Welcome. I'm Alice Alicia Jones, and this is another one of my Living Consciously videos. I apologize for last week. Um, I'm not sure what happened. I still wasn't feeling well, and the when I looked up at the clock, it was 1:30 already, and I had to move on to something else. So uh, I was not able to do my to do the the continuation of the chakras last week, but I will continue this week. What we are on today is the heart chakra. This is the heart is the center of our universe. It's the center of your body. It's the center of your beingness. You can live with many, many things missing. You can live with many things injured. But if you have a heart that is giving you problems and decides to give out, then that's it for you. Kerplunk. You're you're basically gone on this planet. But let's just start from the beginning. The heart chakra is known as the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper is a passageway from the lower chakras to get to the upper chakras. And the upper chakras beside the heart are the throat, the brow, the crown, and this portion, um, which is the thymus, which is the eighth major chakra connected to the thymus on your body, above your head, and also related to your body. So we're not going to give much attention right now to anything that is out there except every single thing that's related to the heart chakra. First of all, let's go with the colors. When I look at a heart chakra, I can sometimes see green, I can see pink, I can see white, I can see white gold. Green is the color of healing, it's the color of Saint Raphael. Pink is the color of the Blessed Mother, the tenderness. White is the color of God, and white gold is the color of the Christ consciousness and unconditional love. So, what does the heart chakra do? First of all, it controls our ability to feel love, to feel ourselves and others in love. Too many people are confusing lust with love. They are opposite sides of the spectrum. One has nothing to do with the other. Uh, One is strictly a physical reaction. Uh, the heart chakra connects with the oneness of all things. It connects with the oneness of people. It connects with the oneness of us as being part of everything else that's created, which means it connects to us, to nature, to animals, to crystals, to the earth, to spiritual beings. Because essentially, the whole basis of our existence is that we are spirit having a human experience. The heart chakra derives our true personal, it is from the heart chakra that we derive our true personal power, our security, our confidence, and trust. All feelings are derived from the heart chakra. And it is also connected to the minor chakras in our hands. We have absolutely everything in terms of physicality. It connects to two extremely important systems in our body. It connects to our circulatory system, um, the heart, the veins, the arteries, the capillaries, and the most minutest portion of what is related to the circulatory system. I once, when they had uh, an exhibit that came from China, and they had used prisoners to do this, where they cut away or were able to eliminate everything except a certain system. When they showed the circulatory system, you could literally see the whole form of the human body. There's no place that the circulatory system did not exist. It literally duplicated the person. So it was truly quite splendid. If it ever comes back to the United States, please um, go and see it. Like I said, they used prisoners and that had nobody to claim them. And then so they were able to eat away all the fleshy particles and just show the circulatory system. That was the most outstanding in my repertoire. The next is the respiratory system, and you're talking about the lungs, the breasts, the diaphragm, the bronchi, the bronchioli, the bronchi, and everything to do with the shoulders and your arms and your thymus gland, because it's all here. It's all here. So we take our problems, uh, the physical problems that we have with the heart in the heart chakra, and let's look at the uh, possibility of what can happen with the different heart failures. And one is called myocardial infraction, which is a heart attack. And the second is called the mitral valve prolapse, which is the, um, I know I have it here. Well, I'll run into it, I'm sure. And the third, uh, another variation of a problem with the physical heart, is called atrial fibrillation, or AFib for short. And it has an unreal, um, unrhythmic heartbeat. The Because I have that, I have AFib. My doctor explained it to me as everybody in their body has a symphony orchestra. You have a jazz band. You just kind of just Your heart just kind of goes according to its own theme, and rather than the up regular heartbeat rhythm that most people go to. Um, Cardiomegaly is an enlarged heart. I know that when they say enlarged heart, they're not kidding. When I was at my father's bedside as he was passing, I saw a diagram of his heart, and it was an 8 by 11 sheet. And the picture of the heart filled up practically the whole page. And I asked the doctor, I thought, oh, they must have blown it up. And I asked the doctor, and he said, no, that was the actual size. And there is a great movie out there. Tom Hanks is the star, and it this is what he dies of. And the irony was that cardiomegaly and enlarged heart, you would think big heart, big-hearted people. Well, he was anything but. In this movie, he plays a real um, Scrooge ogre, uh, just a real ugly person. And yet he manages to open his heart to love. He thought apparently he just closed himself down when his wife died. His wife was everything to him. And the opening scenes, I don't want to spoil it for you because I would encourage you to get. I'm sure it's out on the streaming services. Uh, I presume it's out on Netflix, but I'm not sure. But anyway, he just uh, it's just such a great movie, and it carries such a great message. And like I said, it shows the effect of the cardiomegaly, which is the enlarged heart. Uh, Cardiopathy is where the muscles of the thicken, the direct muscle of the heart thickens, and then the heart has difficulty getting the blood through. Um, with the lungs, what do you have? The diseases that you could have are asthma, the allergies, um, and just look at the people who have allergies these days. It's absolutely pathetic how many people have allergies that are uh, just coming from everywhere, um, everywhere and anywhere. But you can have all the cancers, both lung and breast. You could have bronchial problems. You could have upper back problems, shoulder problems, bronchitis, and every single one of these issues. If you have like bronchitis, or um, it could be viral or it could be bacterial. If it's viral, it is not going to be uh, anything that antibiotic can help you with. So just know that this is something that you just have to go through. The mental and emotional issues of the heart chakra. This is where you generate your love and your hatred. This is also the area of resentment and bitterness. This is the area of grief and self centeredness. This is the area of loneliness. This is the area where you have the fear of commitment. So many women that come to me, when I do examine them and when I look at their hearts, I can see that they're very protective of their hearts. And ultimately, what it boils down to is a fear of commitment. So it's not anything um, that they probably considered that was a problem of theirs, but that lies at the center of their inability to establish a relationship. It's also lack of forgiveness and lack of compassion. And it's also the area of hope and trust. Hope and trust is what brings you to a better place and gives you an ability to get you into the next step, the next area of your life that you want to go through. Um, the deformations that I've noted in clients, whenever I have looked, I'm only going to list 4 of them. There's many, but there was one time where I saw the whole heart padlocked in chains. First, it was totally enveloped in chains, and then each one of the chains was padlocked. And I knew that that was an issue that the gal would have to get over, because if she didn't, she would have trouble down the road. I saw one time an iron picket fence, short one, small one, but it was impenetrable, so that anybody energetically trying to get close to that person can feel how that barrier surrounds the heart. They don't know what they feel, but they feel something. And what they feel is basically stay away, stay away, stay away. So it is, even though these are energy formations, they're very real and they're very effective to do exactly what they want to do. The one time I saw spikes protruding from a satin heart. I felt she had a very good heart, but obviously she was had been hurt. And for each time she was hurt, she sent up a spike from her heart. She was going to make somebody pay for having been hurt herself. And the last one that I saw, which was really rather amazing, was, as I looked at the heart, was tombstones. And I, to me, that was symbolic of having buried all of the emotions that were related to the heart, buried every single thing that you wanted. In other words, you were, the person in question would be getting just the opposite of what she originally was after. So it's very, very sad, but it's very real. What you can do to yourself when you are trying to protect your feelings and your feelings of hope that this new relationship might work out, but more importantly, trust. Trust that the angels and the guides and God are sending you the right people in order for you to have the right relationship. Now, I'm going to finish this next week, because the healing the heart through forgiveness is the title of next week's message. And forgiving is absolutely the most important thing you can do with your life. Forgiving is forgetting. I'll go over that in detail so we can end on a very positive note about the heart chakra. But for right now, I thank you all for being here. I am blessed to be able to continue every time. I've had a rough couple months. Actually, I've had a rough time since December between coming down with pneumonia and then having a broken arm in October, um, having viral bronchitis. It's just been very, very rough this year. But as long as I can, I am going to keep going with this. This is my goal, to continue these and just have bring forth as many topics as is possible. So I will look forward to seeing you next week. Own Your Power Day by Day is on my website as a meditation guide. You read 2 pages a day. It took me 16 years of writing and 4 years of it lying fallow before I released it. So 20 years in the making, and the shipping and handling is free. It's a hardback, it's $20, and it's probably one of the best gifts you'll ever give to yourself. I thank you, I love you, and I pray for you on a daily basis. My website, if you need more information, Alicia, ALICJA Jones.com. Thank you.